they shouldn't feel any pressure. Just enjoy. It's a good opportunity for them to play, and all the pressure the senior or the coaches should take. And so I spoke with Haba yesterday also. Then yeah, of course, young players should focus on himself because we don't expect him to play like Marcelo. So I want he play focus on his own job, and he is doing very well. Also, the opportunity, that kind of opportunity is very massive for the young players to have a playing time. I was the same. My first season, for three senior center backs, I got injury in the first 5 games. Then I got the opportunity to play. Then after that, I started to play. So this is a tough moment for the team squad, but on the other hand, it's big opportunity for the player who not playing. And yes, this opportunity you can take or drop is up to him. But of course, I'm here to help the young players, and we still have a very good confidence to play in home, and looking forward to win tomorrow.
And we are also now joined by LA Galaxy head coach Greg Vianney. We'll go ahead and go with a question from Damien Calhoun. Go ahead, Damien. Your line is now open, Damien.
Hey,
We got
Kevin,
you.
you got me?
Gotcha. Yep.
Sorry about that. I had an internet problem. Question for Maya and Greg. What were your initial thoughts of coming off the first game against Herediano?
You or me? Okay. Yeah, I thought, the first game, I thought we managed the situation pretty well through, especially the first half. I thought we, again, getting used to the conditions, the field, the lighting, the different things, the travel, all those kinds of things. I felt like we managed the situation okay in terms of not giving up really any chances. They had one where they kind of they got in and John makes a good save, but outside of that, I felt like the game was pretty neutral, and we had a couple good looks. Gabby had a good look relatively early in the game, but I felt like we kept the game pretty neutral through much of the first half. Again, I think the majority of the game, it was probably a stalemate in many ways, and then we find a way to concede a goal later on in the game that becomes the difference. But I thought at times, without us being necessarily spectacular or getting a ton of chances, I thought we kept the game pretty neutral through most of it. Unfortunately, we didn't get our away goal, which was one of the things we were looking to do, and then again conceding late, which makes the game a little bit different as we come home.
Maya, your thoughts on the Herediano match?
Same.
And just one follow-up. Coming in down 1 goal, Greg, how does that impact the way you your lineup choices, or just your first half game plan, or or does it at all?
No, I mean the score itself doesn't really change the lineup choices. For right now, for us, it's more about managing through a really busy schedule with some guys out injured and trying to put our best foot forward to win and to advance. Just at the same time being mindful of where each individual player is at in this process, because there is a long term and a big picture that's still there. But tomorrow is going to be about winning the game and winning this tie and moving on. So that's always the trick at this moment, is being able to try to find the right solutions inside of that. It doesn't really change our approach. Our approach tomorrow is to win the game. To find the right ways to control the game and, again, reduce the looks and opportunities they have, because we don't want to concede the away goal. But at the same time, it's to play the long game and look to get 1 goal at a time and put ourselves in, again, position to win the match and get as many goals as we need. But ultimately, right now, it's a 1-0, so it's just one at a time.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Rob. You can unmute.
Hey, Greg. Thank you so much for your time. You mentioned the other day that Mickey Yamane could potentially be available for this fixture. How's his timeline looking? And then what is the belief like inside of the dressing room? And then for Maya, what is playing next to John McCarthy in these kinds of fixtures do for the confidence in the back line? Thank you.
I'll start it off. Mickey, we won't push out there for tomorrow. We'll wait the extra few days and have him more ready for the weekend. Just again, doesn't make sense. Risk reward, long, big picture stuff. But he's done a great job of getting himself into the position he is to be ready for the weekend. In terms of the morale in the group, I think there's frustration. I think it's normal. It's disappointment. I mean, we've conceded goals that we shouldn't be conceding. This last game, we certainly didn't take some chances that we need to finish. It could have been a very different result on the weekend, except for giving up an untimely goal and then looking at ourselves chasing a game that, we probably should have been ahead of at halftime. So there's disappointment, there's frustration. I think in general, again, Maya can speak more for the group in the locker room, but I think there's got to be a commitment to just the process on each of us improving and getting better and settling into our roles and connections with each other. We know that guys are going to start returning here over the next, week, and they should be hopefully trickling back. The key is to keep everybody that's healthy, and then we can start to put the group that is anticipated to be together, and then we can really assess kind of where we're at. But we're disappointed in the goals we've given up, and we think we should have put a couple on the board that we haven't.
What was the first?
Rob, can you repeat the question?
Just playing with John next.
Sure can. Hey, Maya, just to go ahead and repeat that one. What does playing alongside John McCarthy do for the defense's confidence in this type of fixture? Thank you so much.
After the transfer and the injury DPs, probably we are quite young squad, and it's good to have experience in behind, especially tomorrow. We can't concede a goal. We can't give away the away goals, so defensively we have to be organized very well. And there is a competition between every position. I have a competition. There's another 3 defenders, probably more. It's good to have this kind of the positive vibes in behind and also experience. There is a competition between J-Mac and Novak. I think it's normal, and both had the potential, and both have the quality, and Novak has potential. Of course, he's young, and probably a couple of errors happened, but this is very normal. It's not only him, but also I was same, and this kind of circumstance surround him and surround J-Mac is not bad to improve ourselves. So tomorrow should be good for experience behind, and we have to organize much better than the last couple of games.
And one final question to Eduardo. Go ahead, Eduardo.
Hey, this is for Greg. Hey, Greg, thank you for your time. How important is this win Wednesday night, not only to continue in the tournament, but to get the momentum going for the rest of the season? Thank you.
Yeah, again, I think it's important. Just again, you always want to stop a losing streak, and you want to get positive energy going in the group, and we want to perform well, and we want to build some momentum in the right direction, right? I think the same thing, and I'm going to keep saying, is that we also want to get out of the game healthy, and we want to be in a position to be able to move forward and build our group as we go. But we will want to get through in this competition. It's an important competition for us to stay in, and it gives us the opportunity to play 2 big games in a few weeks, of which I think will be more whole in a few weeks. So for all those reasons, I think it's an important night and an important game, and for us to get a result. So I think the group should be hungry. I think they should have frustration, and we should take it on the field and utilize it in a positive way to put our best performance out.
Laura Villegas, you have a question? Going once, going twice. All right. Thank you for taking the time. That concludes our press conference.